G'day folks, Connor here from CW's Tech Reviews, back with another video, and today we're doing the Lenovo SMart Motion Sensor from Lenovo. A lot of bad reviews online about this, so I'm just going to set it up and see if it works. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button, and let's get stuck into the video. Let's go. Alright folks, here we go. Lenovo SMart Motion Sensor. Like I said, a lot of bad reviews. Have a quick look at the box here. It says smart scenes, programmable, control remotely, and motion detection. Let's see what you get in the box. Pretty basic packaging, a lot like their light bulbs and stuff from Lenovo. All very basic stuff. Box empty. Quick start guide. I will be using that. 5 months battery life per charge. So, I'll tell you what it says here. High precision, passive infrared sensor. Stable and reliable. Fresnel lens. Specialized detection angle design. Support local alarm, LED flashing, and remote alarm via the Lenovo Link Pro app. And long battery life up to 5 months per full charge. There is the sensor. It has a reset button, a charging port, and an on-off button. 3mm tape. A little micro USB charging cable. Looks pretty simple. Micro USB. Everything should be USB Type-C. I don't know why they don't, but they don't. And a SIM ejection tool purely for resetting the device. Now I already have some Lenovo bulbs and smart strips set up around the house, so this is what I'm going to use it for. My goal is to have this set up so that if my youngest gets up at night to go to the loo, this will trigger the light in the kitchen area and turn it on at about 5% brightness. That's my goal. Let's see if we can do that. So the first thing you want to do is download the Lenovo Link Pro app. Lenovo Link Pro. And as you can see, I've got all different lights set up. I've got the kitchen bench, I've got a strip light in one room. I've actually got 3 strip lights, 4 bulbs set up. So I could set up lots of sensors around the house, but I don't want to go too overboard. I just want a basic setup. Add device. Security and sensors, and it's got here. Install a motion sensor. I'm going to tap on that. I have 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. And my password is so long, I've got to look it up. Now it's telling me to power on the device and confirm the indicator is blinking slowly. Step 1, reset the device, which is why they put in the SIM ejection tool. This is bizarre. So power on the device, then power off after 10 seconds. Then power it back on again. Step 2, hold the reset button for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step 3, confirm the indicator light is now flashing rapidly, then take the next step. Well, it ain't flashing rapidly. Alrighty, ladies and germs, I set it up. So it just worked on about the 5th attempt. But I did have to make sure my router was on 2.4 gigahertz. It was actually set to 5, so I've now set that to 2.4 because it only runs on 2.4 gigahertz. Then I reset it again, and then it connected. So I think that's what the problem was. And then it really just signed in and connected really easily. It was really simple once I got it connected to the Wi-Fi. So it's already here in my home and it's set up as the Smart Motion Sensor, which is what I want it to be. Now I want to add an automation. I want it so that like I said, when it picks up movement after a certain time at night, it turns a light on. But I don't want a light coming on above me in the house, a big bright light. I just want a strip light somewhere set up so it's not too bright. We're going to go to Smart Automation, as you can see there. And I'm going to go plus. And what I want to do is when a device status changes, is the one I want this time. And I'm going to choose the Smart Motion Sensor. And I'm going to choose when it detects motion and click that. So when that detects motion, I want it to run the device. And the light I want it to run is called the bench. And I want it to turn on and save. And the mode I want it in is just white light. I don't want it in color or scenes or to the beat of music or anything. It's just to turn on so people can see where they're going. And the timer, I want the light to come on for 10 minutes. Next. Effective period. I don't want this on all day. I want this to come on between 10 p.m. and 5:30 a.m. Because most of the time it's pretty light after that here, except for in the middle of winter, but I can adjust it. Confirm. And I want that to be on every day, every night. That needs to be the rule. Next. So the task is that the motion sensor is triggered, the bench light becomes on in white and it stays on for 10 minutes. Let's change the name of it. The Dunny light. That's what I'm calling this. That's the name of the automation that's happening. And I'm calling it that because that just makes it easy for me. Save. Automation created. Start using it. Yes. Now you can see it's actually 9:30 right now. So it's not going to start working for another half an hour. But there it is. It's set up. It's called the Dunny light. It's the motion sensor gets triggered and turns on the bench light to white for 10 minutes every night after 10 p.m. until 5:30 a.m. the following day. So pretty simple. Now the big test. Will it actually go off? All right, folks, so just quickly, the Lenovo SMart Motion Sensor worked a treat. I set it up in the lounge room, and as you can see, the light under the bench is nice and gentle. It's not going to blind anyone, you know, that you're half asleep and the bright lights come on. That's not going to be happening with the Smart Motion Sensor. Really like it. I've got it set up in the hallway now so that if anyone gets up at night, they don't have to fumble around. It'll just trigger the light and then the light will turn off in 10 minutes. So I love it. So I did actually buy 2 LED smart strip lights online and it came with the free motion sensor. Now I'm not going to tell you where I bought it because the guys that sold it to us stuffed us around big time and didn't send the motion sensor and all that sort of crap. So I don't want to give them a free lead, but that's how I got it. I'm not unhappy with the product. I mean, it senses motion and it triggers the light, and there's much more I could do with that. Nice and cheap too. I think they're around $20. So a good fun way to automate your house. Do I recommend the Lenovo Smart Motion Sensor? Yes. It took me 15 minutes to set up because it wouldn't connect, but once I set it up, it was nice and easy. You could see how easy it was for me to set up an automation. So I think that's a win-win. Happy with that. Leave a comment down below. If you've got problems with it, let me know as well. I'll help you out if I can. Not a bad product for a very reasonable price. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Catch ya!